everybody, today I'm going to review Milwaukee's M18 Fuel 1-inch SDS-Plus rotary hammer. Now this does have different settings to allow you to get the job done, whether you need to drill large holes, you need to chip concrete, or maybe even drill a core hole. So what I'm going to do in this video is show you really how versatile this is, how the different settings work, and then we're going to see the type of performance that this is going to give you. Now if you get one of the kits, it's going to come with this real nice blow mold case, a dual voltage charger that will charge the M18 as well as the M12 battery packs, a depth rod so you can drill in exactly how deep you want into concrete. It'll come with the 2712 as well as one of the XC 4.0 battery packs already pre-installed on the bottom of it. And then finally it's going to come with the second 4.0 XC battery pack. Now if you choose just to get the bare tool, what you're going to end up getting is the depth rod as well as the tool itself, but it's not going to come with a case, a charger, or either one of the batteries. Now to give you a closer look at the drill itself, the handle on this will actually spin all the way around. You'll just untwist it to loosen it up, and then you can position it however you want, and then whenever you get it in a position that's going to work for you, you can just tighten it back up, and then everything's going to be locked into place. So whether you're right-handed or left-handed, simply by just unscrewing this and then rotating it left or right, you'll be able to line it up to work for you. Now, I typically will leave it on this side because I am right-handed. And let's say I want to put that depth rod in. You can see the depth rod right here is going to slide right in. This red portion is a button that's actually going to press down, and then it will allow you to insert the depth rod. Once it is inserted to the correct depth that you want to go, you can just release that button and it's going to lock it into place. The other nice feature about this is the chuck on the front. It is a very fast, quick release chuck. The bits will pop in and out very quickly. And then on the front of here, they do have an LED light that lights up. So it's going to light up what you're drilling into. The battery, because it is on the bottom, actually acts as a base. So when you don't want to use it, it will stand upright on its own. However, if you are using a very long bit, that does throw everything off and it will fall over on you. So you do need to keep that in mind if you're using large bits. The other thing I want to point out is the fact that they do have anti-vibration technology built into this. And as you can see, if I'm pushing the handle against the actual housing, it does move. So that's going to absorb a lot of those vibrations, and it's not going to transfer into your hand and into your arm. Now the directional change switch right here will go left to right, and then when it's in the middle, that's actually a trigger lock. So it's very easy to change directions. And really the last feature I want to point out is the fact that you can change the modes very quickly right here. They do have a dial on the side. Right now it's simply in chipping mode. You can rotate it one click. It's going to go into a rotational chipping mode. You can go to the top. That's going to be your hammer drill mode. And then finally all the way back is going to be a simple drill mode with no hammering function. Now although this is rated up to a 1-inch SDS bit, what we need to keep in mind is that is the maximum rated bit that this is designed to handle. For more typical everyday use, you really want to divide the number in half and then take off 1/8 of an inch, which would give us 3/8 of an inch. And that's what this bit is going to be. So what I'm going to actually do in this video is show you some comparisons between these two. You're going to see the extreme difference in run times to drill through the exact same concrete patio. The 3/8 inch bit is going to eat right through it, and then the 1-inch bit is going to take much longer. Now because this does have a brushless motor as being part of the M18 Fuel lineup, you are going to have that maximum efficiency as far as battery life goes. So although you would not be able to drill 1-inch holes all day long on just one charge, you probably would be able to drill the 3/8 inch holes, at least through block, all day long with no problems at all. The first hole that I'm going to drill is going to be a 3/8 inch hole. Now we're going to move up to 5/8. And now we're going to do the 1-inch bit, which is the largest size bit that this M18 Fuel is designed to handle. Now I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole all the way through this cinder block wall. Now if you're working around brick and you need to drill a hole in here so you can put an anchor in to install something, this really makes fast work of that because it will eat right through this like it's not even there. You can put a chisel on here and then switch it to chipping mode to remove mortar and bricks. And then using a bull point, you can go ahead and chip concrete. Now let's see the type of performance we get using thin wall core bits. I have a 1 1/4 inch bit already installed, and then also a 2 1/2 inch bit right here, which is the maximum size that this is rated to handle. So first we're going to go ahead and use that 1 1/4 inch bit. Now I did switch this to drill mode, and it does have a removable pilot bit in here. What we're going to do after we get our hole started is remove that and then continue the hole without it. So now I'm going to pull that pilot bit out. And now I can continue to drill the hole. Using that 2 1/2 inch bit, this is going to be the maximum size that this can handle, and it's going to be the same way. It does have a removable pilot bit. As soon as the hole gets started, I'm going to go ahead and remove that also. So now that the hole's started, go ahead and pop that out of there, and then I can continue the rest of the way through. So now you've seen the Milwaukee M18 Fuel Model 2712 for yourself. Now this is a very versatile tool. It has a lot of power and very little vibrations. It does go up to a 1 inch solid bit, and then it can even handle that 2 1/2 inch core bit with no problems at all. Now you'll really use these a lot. Let's say you're a plumber or maybe even a pipe fitter and you need to put a hole through somebody's cinder block wall. This is going to give you a very clean cut every time, and it's not going to really damage anything other than just poke the hole through that you need to make. Now this is the plug that I actually pulled out of that cinder block, and you can see just how nice and round this is on both sides. So it didn't blow the back out of it or chip anything up. You could stick the corresponding pipe size through there and have a very tight, clean fit. Now this does have a 5-year warranty on it through Milwaukee, and then the battery is going to be covered by their 3-year warranty. So if you ever do have a problem with it, they are going to cover that for you. Now if you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe. And thanks for watching.